It's a little poofier than I would normally do, but I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. I wrap my entire head in toilet tissue when I go to bed at night, so it gets a little smushed down anyway in that process.
Well, in my class at the trade school, I was number 1 when it came to streaking and frosting. I did my own.
Really? I didn't know, and I can spot a bottle job at 20 paces. Well, your technique is good, and your form and content will improve with experience, so you're hired.
Oh.
And not a moment too soon. We're going to be busier than a one-armed paper hanger today.
Thank you, Miss Tribby, thank you. Here, let me help you. You've got tiny little hairs and fuzzies all over you.
Oh, honey, there's so much static electricity in this place, I pick up everything but boys and money. Be a treasure. And now, this is the most successful shop in town. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I have a strict philosophy that I've stuck to for 15 years. There is no such thing as natural beauty. That's why I've never lost a client to the cut and curl or the beauty box. And remember, my ladies get only the best. Do not scrimp on anything. Feel free to use as much hairspray as you like. Just shove that stuff to the back. And your section over here.
There is no such thing as natural beauty.
Oh, remember that we're all at the job. Look at me, Annelle. It takes some effort to look like this.
I can see that. How many ladies do we have this morning?
Well, typically I restrict myself to the ladies of the neighborhood on Saturdays, so normally that would be 3. But today, we've got Shelby Eaton. She's not regular, but she's the daughter of a regular. I have to do something special with her hair today. She's getting married this afternoon. So how long have you been in town?
A few weeks.
New in town? That must be exciting. I wouldn't know. I've lived here all my life.
It's a little scary.
Oh, honey, I'm sure it is. Well, tell me some things about yourself.
I don't have anything to tell. I live here. I got a job now. That's it. Do you mind if I borrow a few of these back issues of Southern Hair?
Oh, sure. It is important to stay abreast of the latest styles. I'm glad to see your interest. You know, I get Ladies' Home Journal, Family Circle, Mademoiselle, Glamour, every magazine known to man. You must live close. Within walking distance, I mean. I don't see a car.
Oh, my car's, I don't have a car. I've been staying across the river at Robiline's boarding house.
Whew, now that's quite a walk. Ruth Robiline, now there's a story. She's a twisted, troubled soul. Well, her whole life has been an experiment in terror. Her husband was killed in World War II, and then her son was killed in Vietnam. I have to tell you, when it comes to suffering, well, she's right up there with Elizabeth Taylor.
I had no idea. Is that a gunshot?
Yes, dear, I believe it is. Will you plug in that water bottle, please?
Well, why is someone firing a gun in a nice neighborhood like this?
Oh, honey, it has to do with Shelby and her father, and you'd be better off ignoring it like the rest of the neighborhood. Morning, Clary.
Oh, morning, Trudy. Sorry about that.
Now, Clary, I tried to call you earlier until I was running late. No answer.
I was at the high school, and I was out at the Crack of Dawn.
And now, I want you to meet Miss Belcher. She's the former First Lady of Chickapin. Clary, this is Annelle. She's taking Judy's place.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm a little embarrassed. If I had known I was going to be meeting new people, I would have taken a little bit more pride in my appearance. I was at the dedication of the new football stadium. I'm not always this windblown.
And now, they named the stadium after Clary's late husband, Lloyd Belcher Memorial Coliseum. The teams voted her all sorts of special titles.
And I have the pom-poms to prove it. What is your name, dear?
My married name is Dupuy.
I don't believe I know any Dupuis.
I just moved here. I'm originally from Swally.
That explains it. Trudy, I thought I brought you those recipes.
Clary, the reason I was calling is, do you mind if I go ahead and do Shelby first?
Oh, that's fine. I'll amuse myself. Shelby's the most important one today.
Okay. Oh, and now I think we need some more towels. There's some next to the washing machine.
That man, I'm swatting. I think the situation's getting worse than ever. Sweet girl, where did you find her?
Well, she saw I had a position open and she just walked in. I think there's a story here.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Well, for starters, she's married, but she's living over at Rosaleen's alone.
Oh, I'd get to the bottom of this if I were you. You have some nice silverware you'd like to keep.
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. She's really nice. I just love the idea of her and somebody with her past.
She can't be more than 18. She hasn't had time to have a past.
Oh, honey, this is the 80s. If you can achieve puberty, you can achieve a past.
Yuck!
Oh, and now, how did you make this coffee?
Like you said, I put hot water through the thing.
Where did you get the water?
It was boiling on the stove.
Did you see the hot dogs in the bottom of the pot? Make some more, please.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry. I love a good hot dog. This is not that cream and sugar.
Well, she's probably not an international spy. But if everything works out, I'll probably let her rent a garage apartment.
Oh, I thought the twins were going to live there while they go to college.
Oh, recent developments. Louis decided that he's going to go back to LSU. And Pooh's decided that he's going to go work for my cousin in Baltimore. And he decided that he doesn't want to be called Boot anymore. My babies are just growing up.
I can't believe your kids are old enough to leave the nest.
Well, you know I was a child bride. But, you know, I have to look on the bright side. I've got some places I want to travel now. I've always wanted to go to Baltimore. I hear it's the heritage capital of the world.
Oh, here they are. I'm so fat I couldn't feel them.
Oh, the recipes, let me see. Oh, yum, this feels delicious.
Oh, it is. And the biscuit makes it so simple. And this one is from my daughter-in-law. She says you cannot attend a function in Tickfall where this is not served.
Oh, yeah. Now, are the chocolate chips semi-sweet or milk?
Milk.
Is the Cairo syrup light or dark?
Oh, matter of taste.
Now, where's the other one you were telling me about?
Oh, that one's so easy you don't even have to write it down. Cup of sugar, cup of flour, cup of fruit cocktail with the juice. Mix it all up, bake it 350 to golden bubbly.
Oh, that sounds awfully rich.
Oh, it is. So I serve it over ice cream to cut the sweetness. I kept some papers and I'll copy the recipes down for you.
Okay. And now, can you get some paper for Miss Clary? I think there's some on the Frigidaire underneath the crawfish. And I have that article on Princess Di. Enough oxygen because that is really getting annoying.
Oh, try living next door to him.
Hi, everybody! There she is. There's my girl. I'll break my neck.
Trudy, it's so good to see you. Good morning, Miss Clary. Well, it's not that I'm unfriendly. I'm just worried about my nails.
What a pretty color.
Well, I hope it doesn't dry too dark. If it's too dark, it'll never do. You know, the color's never the same on the bottom.
Oh, you will always find that to be true.
Well, this is drying way too dark. Practically pink my foot. Trudy, do you have any of those nail polish remover things?
Oh, sure.
Hi. Well, I'm Shelby Eaton. Soon to be Latchery. Hi, I'm a nail. I'm new.
Today's a nail's first day.
Well, Adele, you're working with the very best. Anybody who's anyone gets their hair done at Trudy's.
Absolutely.
much tension as possible in any given situation. It's like a creed they live by.
Well, you know, I was reading an article the other day in Glamour magazine, and it was talking about stress during family occasions. It seems that there can be a lot of stress and trauma. And the thing that I found to be the most interesting is it said that stressful times can unleash deep, dark hostilities. They'll just make all your hair just fall out.
They're fighting about patio furniture. See, when Jackson and I are married, we'll never argue about silly things. Are you married now? How's that coffee?
It smells right.
How pretty. Princess Grace.
Oh, is that that picture I asked for?
Here you go. Study it very carefully. Here's the baby's breath.
Oh, this is just so exciting. I feel like I'm present at creation. There's just something so wondrous about the way a bride looks. I just think it's beauty in its purest form. Now, I don't see any baby's breath in this picture. Where am I supposed to put this stuff?
Oh, no, you just stick it in. You see, it's meant to frame my face. Baby's breath is a part of my whole decoration concept. You know, for a total romantic look. Oh, Miss Clary, what do you choose?
Oh, do you think so? I'm not so sure. I think they're too racy for me. I'll probably give them away.
Oh, those are too cha-cha for words. If you decide to get rid of them, I'll buy them from you.
Well, what size do you wear?
Well, in a good shoe, I wear a size 6, but a 7 feels so good, I buy an 8.
These are A-class.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Well, hi, Mama. Come look at Miss Clary's shoes.
They're mine.
Is this a riddle?
No, this is my mama. How are things at the house?
Fine. Just a second, Weezer Boudreaux dropped by to talk to your father. One or both are probably lying in a pool of blood by now. Hello. Did you say Annelle? What a pretty name. Unusual. I'm Lynn.
How's the mother of the bride?
Don't ask.
What is wrong?
Nothing a handful of prescription drugs couldn't take care of.
Here, I'll take this.
Just send it over there.
Well, Annelle, why don't you go ahead and shampoo Mrs. Eatonton? These ladies have mountains to move today.
Ain't that the truth?
Her coffee card's right on top.
Piece of cake. Well, Mama, this color's all wrong. Looks like it's stuck pig blood all over my hands.
I'm sure I have something at the house that'll do.
But do you have pink?
Of course I have pink.
It has to be delicate.
If I don't have something that will work, we'll send one of the boys to get you some delicate pink nail polish.
Sure, great idea, Mama. I just love to see what Tommy had to pick out.
Anything I can do to help out last minute?
Oh, you've done plenty, Clary. We're just getting everything situated. I think we must have borrowed all the ferns in North Louisiana. The boys got in last night and they're taking care of all the odds and ends.
I hope the rain holds on. I'm sorry it's not a prettier day.
Oh, this weather's perfect for me. You see, I don't function real well when it's hot, but I love cloudy days. On cloudy days, I feel God's not trying very hard, so I don't really have to either.
She does sweat profusely.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, I love the heat. It never bothers me. But just spicy foods make me sweat. My hair gets wet on top of my head.
I'll get it.
I bet that's for me. It's probably my mind trying to locate my body.
Hello? Yes, sir, she is. Hold on a minute. Malin, it's your husband.
Yes, Drum. Well, I don't know. I don't have it. Drum, if you're trying to drive me crazy, you are too late. For the last time, I don't have it. Ask the boys. Goodbye.
What did Daddy want?
Nothing.
Okay, so we're just gonna sweep it up and leave some softness around your ears.
Sweep it up.
Yes, Mama. Up, like Princess Grace.
Did you not bring Trudy the picture of Jacqueline Smith like I asked you to?
No, I brought the picture of Princess Grace. I destroyed the one of Jacqueline Smith.
But I thought I had talked to you about the advantages of the Jacqueline Smith hairdo.
No, Mama.
Well, at least I talked her out of that stupid idea of sticking baby's breath on her.
Keep your head in the sink, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I find cold water refreshing. It just startled me a little, that's all.
Trudy, could I copy your recipe for strawberry pie?
Oh, sure. Now, Shelby, your mama doesn't tell us much. What's Jackson like?
Well, he's pretty swell. You see, I thought he was a total pest at first, but then he grew on me and now I love him.
Now, how did y'all meet?
Oh, at a party at the Petroleum Club at Shreveport. I had no idea who he was, but I sure was getting a kick out of watching him on the dance floor. You see, it was painfully obvious he had never taken the time to dance in front of a mirror, but I thought there was something so attractive about how stupid he looked.
Well, is he especially romantic?
No, but, well, he does buy me little presents and gives me flowers if I bug him enough. But he has promised to give me a pink rose on every anniversary, corresponding to the number of that anniversary. And I think that's so sweet.
Now, that is romantic, don't you think?
Yeah, I just wish he had thought of it.
Lloyd and I missed it to 50 years by 3 months. That stinker, bless his heart, he tried, he just couldn't make it.
Do you remember your wedding, Miss Clary?
Of course I do. I remember everything. The food, the flowers. Weezer was my maid of honor. Shelby, I hope you and Jackson will be as happy as Lloyd and I were. We had such a good time. Until last November. At least he hung on through the state playoffs.
Miss Clary, there's still good times to be had.
Oh, sure. But I miss the whirlwind of being the mayor's wife. It's not easy being just one. I don't like going through places by myself. If you go with another couple, you're a third wheel. And if you go with a friend, we're just a couple of old biddies.
Well, somebody like you should be able to find something to occupy your time.
Well, I really do love football, but it's hard to parlay that into a reason to live.
Let's face it, Clary, you're a woman coming to terms with her grits. You and I are in the same boat. My kids are leaving the nest, and I've got a husband that hasn't moved from in front of the television set for 15 years. It is up to you and I to figure out why we were put on this earth. And that is the sermon for today. Well, Shelby, are you and Jackson going to live in West Monroe or Monroe proper?
Well, Monroe, of course, because law practice is there.
Oh, you're so lucky, Shelby. Louisiana loggers do well whether they want to or not.
Well, I don't really care. I mean, don't get me wrong, the money's real nice, but I just like the idea of growing old with someone. My dream is to get old and sit on the back porch, covered with grandchildren, and say things like, no, and you stop that.
Well, are you going to quit nursing?
No, never. Well, I love it. I just love being around all those little babies. And just last week, we had this poor little fella, 2.5 months premature. He looked like a big rat, but I kept holding him and talking to him. But I knew he wasn't going to make it.
That's just so sad.
It happens all the time.
Drum and I feel like Shelby should no longer work after she gets married.
Well, I'm just so anxious to discuss this topic for the 900th time this week.
You should not be on your feet all day. You should be kinder to your circulatory system.
Adele, I know you're new here and all, but anytime you have anything to say, you just let her rip. I don't have anything to say.
Well, Lynn, it looks like you're ready to roll. I think we could trust Annelle to roll you up. Annelle, do you think you could roll up Mrs. Eggington?
Oh, I don't know. Today's real special and my work tends to be poofy when I'm nervous. Does your dress have to go over your hair?
Oh, you can't screw up her hair. You just tease it and make it look like a blonde football helmet.
Well, I must have missed the passage in Emily Post that says all abuse should be heaped on the mother of the bride. Go ahead, Annelle. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. Doesn't matter much what I look like today anyway.
Oh, hush, girls. Now, Shelby, how many bridesmaids?
9.
Good Lord!
Exactly.
Well, I hope that photographer has a wide-angle lens.
Well, Mama made me have my cousins and Marjorie St. Maurice.
Shelby, there was no way around it, and you know it.
Well, it'll be pretentious. As Daddy always says, an ounce of pretension is worth a pound of manure.
Yes, the poet laureate of Dogwood Lane.
Mama, I wish you would get off Daddy's back. It's no hassle from his Weezer.
Well, what are your colors, Shelby?
Blush and bashful.
Her colors are pink and pink.
Blush and bashful.
I ask you, how precious is this wedding gonna get?
My colors are blush and bashful. I've chosen 2 shades of pink, but one is much deeper than the other.
Now, the bridesmaids' dresses are beautiful.
Oh, and the ceremony will be too. All the walls are banked in sprays of flowers in the 2 shades of blush and bashful. There's a pink carpet specially laid for the service, and pink silk bunting draped over anything that would stand still.
The sanctuary looks like it's been hosed down in Pepto-Bismol. I tried to talk her into using peaches and cream. Peach would have been so lovely this time of year. All the azaleas in our backyard are peach color, and peach is so lovely to every skin tone.
No way. Pink is my signature color.
Well, what color's your dress, Malia?
Peach and cream.
Yours, Clary?
Beige lace to the neck.
Well, I am wearing sexy blue chiffon. Shelby, Jackson's going to take one look at me and he's going to leave you behind in the dust.
Well, Mama's dress is gorgeous. Cost more than my wedding dress.
It did not. It was on sale.
That's what she told Daddy. What she meant was that it was for sale, not on sale.
I'll get it. Hello. Yes, Janice, I heard. No, I can't today. I'm dealing with Shelby. Well, tomorrow is Sunday. Well, fine. Come back tomorrow after church.
Ruby, you shouldn't give up your Sundays.
Well, you know how neurotic Janice Van Meter is about her appearance.
Janice is the current mayor's wife. We hate her.
Well, tell me about the reception.
Oh, there's going to be ferns and twinkly lights and magnolias in the pool.
I just hope your father doesn't get any magnolias from Weeza's side of the tree. We will never hear the end of it.
The wedding cake will be by the pool. The groom's cake will be hidden in the carport.
Shelby and I agree on one thing.
The groom's cake? Well, it's awful. It's in the shape of a giant armadillo.
An armadillo.
Jackson wanted a cake in the shape of an armadillo. He happens to have an aunt that makes them.
Well, it's unusual.
It's repulsive. It has gray icing. I can't even begin to think how one would make gray icing.
Worse, the cake part is red velvet, blood red. I mean, people are going to be hacking into this poor animal that looks like it's bleeding to death.
The rehearsal dinner was an experience.
It wasn't that bad. It was out at Jackson's uncle's place on the river.
They served steak and baked potatoes. They went to a lot of trouble.
His family loves to barbecue.
For dessert, they served an original creation called Dago Pie. I think the name says it all. Jackson comes from a good old Southern family with good old Southern values. You either shoot it, stuff it, or marry it.
They're simply outdoorsy. That's all.
Well, did y'all do anything especially romantic?
Well, we drove down to Princeton's Point and went parking.
Shelby, really?
Then we went skinny dipping and did things that frighten the fish.
Shelby!
It's been a long time since we had a youngster in this place, hasn't it?
Ugh, the romantic part. Now see, this is what really melts my butter.
Oh, and we talked and talked and talked.
Ugh, I love those kind of talks in the arms of the man that you love.
Well, actually, we fought most of the time.
What?
Well, I told him I couldn't marry him.
What? Why would you go and do a thing like that? that.
Well, it's okay now. We clearly worked it all out.
Well, it was just one of those last-minute jitter things, right?
No, but the wedding's still on.
Well, it's a good thing, because this is going in the Hairstyle Hall of Fame.
You scared us, Shelby. That wasn't a very nice thing to do to your mama. You should never say something like that to a woman who is marinating 50 pounds of crab claws.
Oh, but then the making up can be so romantic. God, I miss romance so much.
Ruby, it can't be that bad.
Oh, honey, the last romantic thing that my husband did for me was in 1972. He closed this carport so I could support him. Oh, very nice, Annelle. It looks like you know what you're doing.
Thank you. Well, Miss Eaton, you have great hair and your scalp is clean as a whistle.
I try.
Shelby, it runs in the family because this child's got beautiful hair, so thick. Shelby, hold your head up, honey.
Stop it!
Shelby, Malin.
I'll get some juice.
Oh, honey. Trudy, there's some mints in my bag.
I've got peppermint right here.
Shelby, we're getting you some juice.
Here's the juice.
Shelby, you need to drink some juice.
Drink the juice.
Stop it! Leave me alone! No!
Oh, who can blame her? Juice after a peppermint?
Stop it! I have candy in my purse.
You didn't bring your purse, honey. No, you didn't now, and you need to drink some juice.
Drink the juice, honey, please.
What?
It's not any wonder with all this wedding nonsense and running around.
Should I call the doctor or something?
Shelby's a diabetic.
She's just got a little too much insulin, but she'll be just fine if we can get something in her. Shelby, drink.
I'm gonna leave if you don't leave me alone.
I'd like to see you try. Now, Shelby, cooperate and drink.
Drink some juice, honey.
There you go. That's a start.
That one was quick.
I know. Shelby's on the pill now, and her hormones are running wild. But she'll get on the even keel pretty soon.
Malin, she could hurt herself. What if this happened when she was driving a car?
Perhaps that's why I have so much gray hair. But you've known Shelby as long as I have. You know we have to let her be strong. She doesn't seem to be down too deep.
Talk to us, Shelby.
No!
That's good enough.
Shelby's been so upset lately. She and Jackson been going round and round. At her last doctor's appointment, Dr. Rashad told her children simply weren't an option.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
There. She's starting to make some sense. That one wasn't bad at all. But I think we need a little more juice.
Is there something I can do? Should I go?
No. Shelby will be fine in just a minute. She probably won't remember a thing. Don't make a fuss over her. Normality is very important to Shelby.
I'm really sorry to hear about the children part, Malin.
I know. Shelby feels like Jackson might be giving away his only opportunity for children. They discussed it. He seems to be taking it all right. Shelby's the one pushing the issue, but he's crazy about her
He
and...
said, shut up, Shelby, don't be stupid. Well, there's plenty of kids that need good homes. We'll adopt 10 of them. We'll buy them if we have to.
Jackson sounds like good people to me.
Well, I knew right then and there that if he was dumb enough to spend the rest of his life with me, well, then I'm dumb enough to marry him. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry.
Hello. Oh, hey, Con. Yeah, sure. Malin, it's Tommy. He wants to talk to Shelby.
Shelby, honey, it's Tommy.
He wants to know where you parked your car.
Well, no way. That's the honeymoon getaway car, and he just wants to defile it. Jonathan told me he's been buying brothers by the case.
Oh, she'll have to call you back.
Thanks, Mama.
All right, honey. Now we've got a Gilda Lily. Sit up straight. Are you planning on taking it down after the reception? I can kind of redo it if you want me to before you go on the honeymoon.
Well, I want to leave it up as long as possible.
So let me think. The honeymoon. I picture somewhere tropical. Moonlight for days. Somewhere you can be intimate out of doors.
Las Vegas.
Oh. Well, I I hear the weather's supposed to be lovely. I hear it's like living in a blow dryer.
Shelby, about what Jackson said.
Mama, I'd rather not talk about it. What happens in my life now is between Jackson and me. And he's going to take care of me, and I'm going to take care of him.
You can't blame people for being concerned about you, darling.
Shelby, about what Jackson said. About children, about adoption, was wonderful and very wise. Honey, there's no disgrace in not being able to have children. Shelby, did you hear what I said?
Mama, I know all about adoption. And I also know the limitations to this body of mine. I would never do anything stupid.
Fine, you're listening to reason.
Oh, honey, you need to start untangling this baby's breath.
Oh, Shelby, no.
It's my wedding day. I'll stick baby's breath up my nose if I want to.
She's got enough.
Fine. I'm supposed to be the expert on behavior, but I can't seem to manage my own family.
Oh, did you tell him, Mama?
Oh, tell us what?
Oh, it's nothing really. I might be promoted to administrator of the Mental Guidance Center.
Wonderful. The Guidance Center does such good work for the disturbed.
Oh, I wish I'd took my boys there when they were younger, get them straightened out. You know, I should have known Louis had problems when his imaginary playmates wouldn't even play with him.
Your boys grew up just fine. They're just a little scary, that's all.
Yeah. Well, I just think it must be fun for Malin to have access to all that secret, personal information. Come on, Malin, why don't you describe some of your most bizarre mental cases and let's see if we can figure out who they are. There's a lot of sick tickets in this town.
Now, Truby, I will not discuss office business in a personal setting. The people come to the Mental Guidance Center to unload their problems, and I would never violate their confidence.
When Mama says she doesn't talk, she means it. Just like a brick wall.
As somebody always said, if you don't have anything nice to say about anybody, come sit by me.
Do you realize how rude we're being to poor Annette?
Ale.
Annelle? I mean, she doesn't know us from Adam's house cat. We're just talking about all these things foreign to your experiences. Annelle, why don't you tell us about yourself?
I don't have anything to tell.
Well, where do you live?
The corner of Jefferson and Second.
Well, which corner?
The one where you can't see the house for the weeds.
Oh, you must mean Miss Robeline's house.
She's my landlady.
How you getting along with her?
What's the matter with her?
Nothing. Are you happy there?
She scares me. She's always watching me, and sometimes I catch her looking through my keyhole.
Oh, dear me. She must not be taking her medicine. But don't you worry, I will check in on her on Monday. Now, Shelby, let's drink a little more juice.
Mama, I'm fine. You finish it.
Honey, please finish it. It's going to be a while before the bridesmaids' luncheon.
Trudy, you know what you need in here? What? Well, you need a radio. Music is a wonderful thing to have in the background. Takes the pressure off having to talk so much.
Well, you know, I used to have a radio, but then I smashed it against the wall whenever I couldn't figure out where the batteries went. I know now that I was a victim of premenstrual syndrome.
Well, I've gotten 4 radios for wedding presents. I'll just give you one.
Oh, how sweet.
What did I just hear? Oh, yes, the Antilli family is selling KPPD. I wonder what radio stations sell for.
A lot. And a small town radio station can be a license to print money if it's run right.
Well, Miss Claire Reed, you should buy KPPD.
What would I do with the radio station? Business never interested me at all. Lloyd took care of all of that.
Shelby, why don't you drink a little more juice?
Mama, forget the damn juice.
Well, Shelby will be fine now. Anyway, I always carry some tea in my bag just in case.
Oh, well then you ought to take some of those butterscotch over there in that dish. They are the best. chewy. My two favorite things. Crunchy and chewy and buttery all in one. Delicious.
Oh, Lynn, do you always carry candy in your bag?
Without fail.
Then tell me, do you suck on this often?
Claudine, put that back.
I hate it when people bring weapons in my shop, Lynn.
How did you get Daddy's gun away from him?
It wasn't easy. I had to wait all morning for my opportunity, but he put it down to go to the bathroom.
I have a question. I'm new here and all. Is my life in danger?
Oh no, Shelby's daddy's just shooting at some birds. They're all in the trees.
You see, our backyard is full of fruit trees.
Which are full of birds. Daddy's been trying to scare the birds out of the trees by making loud noises. I didn't want the guests in my reception to spend their night dodging bird dew.
The neighborhood is fit to be tied. Weezer Boudreaux blames my husband's gunshots for all the health problems of that mangy animal of hers. She says the noise is making that stupid dog lose its hair.
Well, taking that gun was a stroke of genius, Melinda.
I know.
Well, what if he comes over here and tries to get his gun back?
Drunk? He would never set foot in a beauty shop. This is women's territory. He probably thinks we run around naked or something.
Well, here comes somebody. It's a strange lady with a strange dog.
That would be Weezer.
What kind of dog is that? It's one ugly dog.
If Rhett had hair, we'd call him.
Oh Lord, give me strength.
This is it. I found it. I'm in hell.
Morning, Weezer.
Don't try to get on my good side. I no longer have one.
Well, you are a little bit early. I was not expecting you until around 11-ish.
That's precisely why I'm here. I have to cancel. I have to take my poor dog to the vet before he has a nervous breakdown. My dog, I mean, the vet is perfectly healthy. You must be the girl.
Hi.
Would you give me some water, please? I've been screaming all morning.
I'm sorry this whole thing's gotten so out of hand, Weezer.
It's not your fault, Melinda. I used to think you were crazy for marrying that man. Then after many years, I decided you're just a glutton for punishment. Now it seems like you're on a mission from God. I haven't slept in days. I look like a dog's dinner. But this morning, I decided I was going to rise above it. I was going to start anew. No matter what that man had done, I was going to overlook it for you, Shelby, on your wedding day. I decided to be a little more presentable and flush up the house a bit. Get some fresh flowers for my living room. I go out to my magnolia tree, and there's not a bloom on it.
Now, the judge has not decided whose tree that is exactly, Weezer.
It's mine! Be that as it may, as I was standing there looking at my naked magnolia tree, I see Drum across the way, loading something that looks like a cannon. I say to him, what happened to all the blossoms? He said, well, maybe the wind blew them off overnight. I said, well, how did the wind manage to blow into your pool? And then he shot at me. Is that rude or what?
They're blanks. A drum would never aim a gun at a lady.
He's such a gentleman. I bet he takes the dishes out of the sink before he pees in it. All I know is my dog has a condition and he has to be sedated.
Are you sure that's true? I mean, Red is a very old dog.
I'm only going by what the vet says.
Which vet?
Whitey Black.
That's your first mistake. Whitey Black is a moron. I'm not even sure he has opposable thumbs.
Well, Miss Weezer, Daddy's not trying to drive you crazy. He just wants to make my reception real nice. His heart's in the right place.
All I know is he can't keep doing it to my dog. My dog's on his last legs. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the animal.
I have a lot of nice recipes here.
Darling, whatever your name is, would you look out that window and check on my dog while I slap Clary in her smart mouth?
His color's good. His skin's real pink.
Miss Weezer, I can assure you there will be no more gunshots, so why don't you relax and have some coffee?
Yeah, see, I just got finished with Shelby, and now you can shampoo Weezer. See, ladies, life can be wonderful.
All right, as long as there's no more gunfire, I'll stay. What did you say your name was? I don't remember.
Annelle,
Fine. Are you new in town?
I just moved here.
Oh, with your family?
No, ma'am, I don't have any family to speak of.
With your husband?
My husband? Well, see, that's hard to say. I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
I'm intrigued. Are you married or not? It doesn't take a rocket scientist.
Well, I mean, we're not. He's not, but I can't talk about it.
Of course you can.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm married or not. He's gone.
Honey, men are horrible creatures.
Oh, everything is horrible. Bunky, that's my husband. He left. We just moved here about a month ago, and he vanished a few days ago.
No idea where he went?
Nobody knows. He took all the money, my jewelry, and the car, and most of my clothes were still in the trunk.
Well, there might have been foul play. Have you been to the police?
No, they've been to me. They say he's in big trouble with the law, drugs or something. He never paid the rent, so I got thrown out of the house, and I had to move in with crazy old Miss Rosaline. And the police, they keep questioning me, but I don't know anything. They say our marriage might not even be legal.
Well, honey, why didn't you say something?
Well, I was scared too. I needed a job in the worst way. I didn't know he would hire anyone who may or may not be married to someone who might be a dangerous criminal. But I swear to you that my personal tragedy will not interfere with my ability to do good hair.
Oh, honey, of course it won't.
I just don't think things can get any worse.
Of course they can.
Well, you're just so brave.
You just must be made of courage.
Well, everything's going wrong. I'm totally alone. Chips are bouncing everywhere. I just keep asking myself, why me?
Well, we're awful. We're just all awful, hateful people. I mean, here all we've been talking about is weddings and psychotic animals. Well, we've been tearing you up inside, haven't we? And Angie had such a terrible time. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I mean, sometimes we don't really know how lucky we are.
What can we do to help?
Well, I know one thing I can do. Tonight you're going to drop by my house and have a piece of bleeding armadillo groom's cake. It's going to be a great party.
Oh, I couldn't. I still get real emotional sometimes.
Well, I can't stand the thought of anyone being unhappy or alone tonight. And if you feel yourself start getting sad, just watch my husband on the dance floor. It's very funny.
Y'all are all so nice.
Honey, there's not a lot to do in this town. We have to be nice to each other.
Oh, I don't have anything to wear.
Oh, I bet I have something that'll do. Let me call the house.
Now, honey, I don't know if you're interested, but my garage apartment will be open soon. My boys are moving away. Just give me a few days, straighten it up, sweep out the bed. You can take a look at it. We can work something out on the rent.
Oh, good. Jonathan, I need you to do me a favor. Well, yes, now. Go into my closet and pick 2 or 3 of my Sunday things. Well, just anything. I don't know. Use your judgment. Very well. Bring me the pink dress with the white collar, the pink suit with the cherry pin on the jacket, oh, and the pink and white polka dot. No, Jonathan, Mama does not have Daddy's gun. I mean, don't you have something better to do? What? Well, what do you mean? Well, stop him! Stop him right now!
Is something the matter?
We'll see. Probably, I think so. Yeah. traffic, and we wanted to drop in on Jackson's parents on the way down here.
Well, that was nice.
Well, you have to catch them early. On Saturdays, they leave the house at the crack of dawn and start hunting furry little creatures.
You must not have visited long.
No, I could tell they were anxious to start killing things. Well, I stopped by the house first, but nobody was there. And where's Truby?
Oh, she and a nail are out back, sticking pennies in the fuse box. They decorated that little tree, and when I plugged it in, all the lights blew.
Oh, what are those things?
Red plastic poinsettia earrings. They are a gift from a nail. She has discovered the wonderful world of arts and crafts.
Well, are Tommy and Jonathan home yet?
Yes, Jonathan got in yesterday morning. He loves his classes. It's all he can talk about. But I think the one thing architecture school has taught him is how much he should hate his parents' house. And then Tommy got in late last night and immediately started terrorizing your father. But it's so nice to have the family home for Christmas.
Well, some things never change.
Well, how are you, honey?
Well, I'm good, Mama. I'm just great.
Well, you're looking well. Is Jackson at the house?
No, you know how twitchy Jackson gets. I sent him to look for stocking stuffers.
Good, thank you.
Well, Jackson and I, we have something we want to tell you. We wanted to tell you when you and Daddy were together, but you're never together, so is every man for himself. Well, I'm pregnant.
Shelby,
Well, I'm going to have a baby.
I realize that.
Well, is that it? Is that all you're going to say?
Well, what do you want me to say?
Well, I don't know, something along the lines of congratulations.
Congratulations?
Would it be too much to ask for a little excitement? I mean, not too much or anything. I wouldn't want you to break a sweat.
Shelby, I'm in a state of shock. This is...
In June? Oh, Mama, you have to help me plan. We're going to get a new house. Jackson and I are going house hunting next week. And you know Jackson, he loves to hunt for anything.
What does Jackson say about this?
Oh, well, he's so excited. He says he doesn't care whether it's a boy or a girl, but I know he wants a son so bad he can taste it. And he's so cute about the whole thing. All he talks about is Jackson Latchery Jr.
But does he ever listen? I mean, when doctors and specialists give advice. Shelby, I know you don't listen, but does he? I guess since he's not having to carry the baby, it doesn't much concern him.
Mama, please don't be mad. I mean, I couldn't bear it if you were. It's Christmas.
Shelby, I'm not mad. I just didn't think.
Mama, I want a baby.
Well, what about all the adoption proceedings? You filed so many applications.
Well, it didn't take us long to see the writing on the wall. No judge is going to give a baby to someone with my medical track record. I mean, Jackson even put out some feelers on buying one.
People do it all the time.
Mama, listen to me. I want a child of my own. Well, I think it would help things out a lot.
I see.
Mama, don't think I haven't thought this through. But you can't live a life if all you do is worry, and you worry too much. I mean, in some ways, it's a comfort to me. I never have to worry, because I know you're worrying enough for the both of us. And Jackson and I have given this a lot of thought.
Has he really? I guess there's a first time for everything.
You know, don't get started on Jackson.
Shelby, your poor body has been through so much. Why would you deliberately want to?
Mama, diabetics have healthy babies all the time.
But you're special, honey. I don't understand.
Mama, listen to me. I have it all planned out. I'm going to be very careful. And this time next year, I'm going to be bringing your big, healthy grandbaby to the Christmas service. And no one is going to be hurt or disappointed or inconvenienced in any way.
Least of all Jackson, I'm sure.
You know, you're just jealous. You're jealous because you no longer have any say-so in what I do and he drives you up the wall. I mean, you're ready to spit nails because you can't call the shots.
I did not raise my daughter to talk to me this way.
Well, yes, you did. Whenever any of us asked you what you wanted us to be when we grew up, what did you say?
Shelby, I'm not in the mood for games.
Just what did you say, Mama? Just tell me, what did you say?
I said all I wanted was for you to be happy.
Okay. And what would make me happy is to have this baby. If I could adopt one, I would. But I can't. So I'm going to have this baby, and I wish you would be happy too.
I don't know what I wish.
Mama, I don't know why you have to make everything so difficult. I look at having this baby as the opportunity of a lifetime. Well, sure there's some risk involved, but that's the same for anybody else. But you get through it and life goes on. And at the end of the day, well, you're left with this little piece of immortality with Jackson's looks and my sense of style. I hope. Mama, please. I need your support. Because I would rather have 30 minutes of wonder than a lifetime of nothing special.
They're on, Trinity.
Don't tell anybody yet.
I don't tell anyone anything.
I'm going on and it's close. Rolling down my road. Bringing nuts and Christmas here. Walking across my road.
Well, look who's here. Give me a hug.
Hi, Truby. Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. And now we've got a special mystery test. You can do the honors to like the tree of you.
Oh, how precious. And what an old idea to trim with those hair things.
Oh, it was all Annelle's idea. She has quite an eye for the unusual.
Hi there. Hi, Neil. So you did all of this? Guilty. Trudy turned over all the decoration responsibilities to me. I love themes. And I despise the commercialization of Christmas I always have. So I went to the fire sale at the Baptist bookstore in Shreveport last month. They have mismatched manger scenes at incredibly low prices. I cleaned them out of baby Jesuses, which Trudy's husband helped me modify the Christmas ornaments. It was very simple. Just tiny white lights, baby Jesuses, and spookies.
My husband redid Poop's old room so that Annelle could have a workshop for all her handicrafts. That little garage apartment is so grand.
Well, isn't that nice? Now, are your boys coming home for Christmas?
Well, Louie came home for Thanksgiving and brought his girlfriend. The nicest thing I can say about her is that all of her tattoos are spelled correctly. So, I guess it's just going to be me, Annelle, and the old man. Well, do the honors, Missy, and let's just hope it doesn't blow up this time.
See, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I know your mama just so excited that you were able to get in early enough for the festival. I hear it's going to be the best ever. We've got more fireworks and nativity made entirely of sparklers. And a big new sign for the riverbank that says, I heart Chicken Pen Parish. I mean, it's just going to be fabulous. And guess who the grand marshal for the parade is going to be? Wayne Newton.
I would miss the Christmas festival for the world. Oh, Mama, while I'm thinking, I brought some of those white chocolate cherry cheesecakes for our open house.
That doesn't really sound like finger food to me.
Well, they're bite-sized, like this.
I'm sure you know what you're doing.
And then
Perfect. Oh, and Mama, you see, I've been cleaning out closets, getting rid of some stuff. I brought you some stuff that I don't like or I've hardly ever worn. See, I thought some of your patients might be a little less disturbed if they had something more stylish to wear.
And then where's the...
On the chair. Excuse me, Shelby. If you don't have any special plans for those clothes, could I have them? Riverview Baptist has a clothes closet for the poor. We're running real low on women's dresses. Sure, that's a wonderful idea. They're in the car. I'll go grab them in a minute.
I was so upset when she wouldn't go with me to the Methodist church. I just think Riverview Baptist is just a little bit too much. Praise the Lord for my taste.
Some of them do get a little carried away, but there is nothing wrong with that. Well, no. You see, a lot of Mama's mental patients are born-again Christians. And I mean that only in the best sense of the word.
Well, we're just glad that our little Annelle is finally seeing her way and settling down. You've had a rough couple of months, didn't you, honey?
After the police finally found Bucky Dupuy and put him behind bars and I was rid of him, I went wild. I was drinking, running around, smoking.
Jezebel.
But Trudy helped me stay around. She
showed me I had something to offer, that I had talent. During the church last month, I've even been doing guest lectures on beauty at the trade school.
Ireland now is one of the hottest tickets in town.
I'm enjoying the city more, and I'm so excited about the Christmas festival. I've always wanted to go to it, and now I live here.
And tell her who you have a date with.
Truth be told,
Well, Shelby's mainly responsible for the whole thing. Tell her.
Sandy DeSoto.
He has a body that doesn't stop anywhere.
Well, he was bartending at your wedding reception last spring. That's where we met. He makes a mean cherry coke.
Romance, this is what I live for. Well, Shelby, what can you do for you today?
I am beyond help. Just last week, I discovered the early stages of crow's feet.
Oh, honey, time marches on, and eventually you realize it is marching across your face. How are you feeling?
Oh, never better.
My annual pecan tassies.
Oh, there she is. I know you're a happy girl today, Clary.
Yes, I am. First state championship in 8 years.
Well, Miss Clary, you sound awful.
Hello, darling.
Would you like me to get you some tea?
Oh, yes, that would be nice. I'm sorry I'm late. I overslept. We didn't get back into town till 1 o'clock. It was a dazzling victory over dry prom.
Oh, I heard you on the radio last night. You were wonderful.
What were you doing on the radio?
They asked me to be the color announcer for the Devils. I was fabulous. I was too colorful for words.
Oh, that was nice of them to let you talk on the radio.
Nice nothing. I owned the radio station.
Bought it?
Yes. The station of choice, Chickapin Parish.
Well, Shelby, what do you think about Miss Clary's new short and sassy dude?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, just wait till I jack it up.
Well, it makes you look younger, Miss Clary.
My hair looks younger, but my face looks just as old.
There is just so much going on. The championship last night, the Christmas festival today, the Messiah sing-along was tomorrow night.
Oh, life in the big city will just spoil you.
Well, who's Miss Merry Christmas this year?
Oh, my niece Nancy Beth, of course.
Yeah, she was in here at 7 o'clock this morning. I had to position that tiara just right so that it wouldn't slip around during the parade. I sprayed her hair within an inch of its life.
Well, why did I even have to ask? I should have known. You Magnolias are gorgeous. Beauties like genetics in your family.
Nancy Beth is a pretty girl. Do you know she's Miss Merry Christmas, Miss Soybean, and Miss Watermelon?
But dummy suppose.
Empty is the head that wears the crown.
Well, God did a little dance around that whole family. Drew is so successful. Belle does her own hair. Those kids are like perfect. It's like they're a family on TV. They don't have a care in the world.
That's not necessarily true.
Oh,
That's all I'm going to say.
oh.
Well, I should have won Miss Merry Christmas the year I ran. My talent was very showy.
We told you at the time, Shelby, fire batons are not everybody's cup of tea.
Well, Mama didn't approve of my twirling fire batons.
I just don't approve when you insist on doing dangerous things.
Well, Mama hated those fire batons.
I never hated anything, Shelby. I just couldn't watch you. Your father, on the other hand, had a field day standing in the backyard for hours on end with the garden hose just waiting to put you out.
You see, my entire pageant ensemble was coordinated in shades of pink, beginning to end. I twirled to the music from Hawaii 5-0. It was like my theme song.
We were proud of her.
The year I competed, the swimsuit portion was my downfall. Most women look for bathing suits that would lift and separate. I just looked for one that would divide and conquer. I was always built for comfort, not for speed.
Well, who won your year, Miss Clary?
Oh, child, nobody. There wasn't even a Christmas festival when I was in high school. Why, Jesus wasn't even born till I was I remember
Oh, Clary, get over here so Nell can get wrap your head.
I could just spit.
Oh, good morning, Weezer.
The parade didn't start for 4 hours and people are already pumping on my lawn. They're gonna kill my grass.
Here, let me hold you.
I hate out-of-town tourists.
Hello?
Hello, Shelby. What are you doing here?
Being an out-of-town tourist, I guess, but I won't flatten your grass, I promise.
Good God. You had the good sense to get away from all this festival madness. I don't know why you would drag yourself back here for a few firecrackers and drunk teenagers chirping on your shoes.
Well, I like it. Well, Miss Weezer, I think you can use a healthy dose of Christmas spirit.
I have so much Christmas spirit I can scream.
Merry Christmas.
I put out my yard decorations today.
Weezer, keep off the grass signs or not Christmas.
But they're bordered in holly. You made these, didn't you?
With my own two hands.
Your gift is at the house. It's not wrapped yet.
Well, how's Red?
Oh, he's coming along. As a matter of fact, he is the poster dog for the Christmas festival.
That is Brett. I didn't even recognize him.
Oh, it's nice to see Rhett with some hair again.
Well, I have to run some errands, but before I go, Miss Weezer, I ran into an old friend of yours,
Oh,
Owen Jenkins.
oh.
Oh, now that's a blast from the past.
Well, do you remember him? Because he sure remembers you.
Of course I remember him. He had the longest nose hairs of anybody in the free world.
Well, he doesn't now. Owen hardly has any hair anywhere.
Owen's been gone from Chincopen Parish since God was a boy. I'd forgotten he ever existed.
Well, now Owen lives in Monroe and goes to First Presbyterian. He sings in the choir. You see, the other night at choir practice, we were doing this especially beautiful Mozart thing, and I was moved to tears. Owen offered me his handkerchief and we got to talking. When he found out where I was from, he asked me if I knew you. And I said, not only did I know you, but you were a neighbor and your dog who tried to kill my daddy on multiple occasions. You see, well, Owen's lived a very interesting life. Lived in Ohio somewhere, and his wife just passed away recently, so he moved back down here.
Is there a point to this story?
No, not really. He just remembers you very fondly, I think.
I can't imagine why I managed to run him off and marry the first of 2 total deadbeats.
Oh, you're quite in love, my favorite.
Well, maybe sometime I could arrange for us to all get together.
Maybe not.
Well, why not?
Shelby, I've managed for the last few decades to marry 2 of the most worthless men in the universe. Then proceed to have 3 of the most ungrateful children ever conceived. I am only liked because I have more money than God. I will not open a new can of worms.
Do I detect the negativity in your talk?
Weezer, if that's really the way you feel, it just isn't healthy. I think you should think about coming down to the mental guidance center and talking to someone. You know we're there to help.
I'm not crazy. I've just been in a bad mood for 40 years.
Well, now, what would you like me to do with these clothes? I need to get them out of my car. Just bring them in here. Okay, then I'll just go finish my Christmas shopping, Mama.
Oh, I could just shoot you. I haven't even started yet.
Oh, please, I haven't even washed the dishes from Thanksgiving.
What did you give your Mama? I told her this morning what part of it was.
Oh, let's hear it, Missy.
I think it's supposed to be a secret.
Obviously not in this room.
It's up to you, honey.
Well, I'm gonna have a baby. Thank you.
Malin, no wonder you've been so quiet. Grandma, smile. It increases your face value.
June 21st.
Oh, Shelby, those doctors said you couldn't have children. I guess you showed them.
The doctor said Shelby shouldn't have children. There's a big difference. I guess you showed us all, Shelby.
Well, I better go go get these clothes out of my car. Miss Weezer, are you going to be bringing your meat shrimp pies to our open house tonight?
Don't I always? They'll be there.
Good. So will Owen Jenkins. I opened the worms for you.
I can't believe she did that. Owen, after all these years, I don't think I can be gracious under pressure.
Shelby, she does let her heart get the best of her sometimes.
Well, this baby, it's not exactly good news, is it?
She wants it so badly. I just don't know.
Oh, boy.
Well, you know, I always try to have some kind of words of wisdom, but in this situation, I just don't have any. So I'm just going to focus on the joy of the situation. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Diabetics have healthy babies all the time.
Well, see, everything will be fine.
Of course it will.
Thank you. You're right. We'll get through this just fine. You know what they say, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
What is this girl up to?
Shelby's donating some clothes to the poor.
I hope the poor likes pink.
Just tell me on the couch.
Oh, Miss Millen, are you sure you don't mind me taking these clothes? Your patients need them.
No, Shelby said you can have them, and what Shelby says goes.
Well, that's not true, Mama.
Shelby, you always insist on having the last word.
Well, I do not.
At the shopping center this afternoon, I'll be broadcasting al fresco. That means outdoors for all of you who aren't Latin scholars. There'll be prizes and a battle of bands, all sponsored by KPPD. Swing on by and meet me in person, and just see how incredibly good looking and skinny I am. Coming up now, a half hour of non-stop music, so I can make it over to the shopping center. And let's hope none of these records has a scratch on them, because I'm all out of here. I'm going to kick things off with one of my personal all-time favorites. See you at the shopping center.
But didn't we scare you to death coming back so late?
Oh, it wasn't that late. About 9:30, I guess.
Still, somebody knocking on my bedroom window after dark would scare the daylights out of me.
Not me. Oh, the springs eternal, I guess. I was so disappointed when I realized it was only my nephew.
Well, I just think it's awful of Drew to throw his son out of the house. Parents should never throw their children out of the house.
My brother can be pretty hot-headed when he wants to be, but he really didn't throw Marshall out. Marshall came over to my house while his daddy took off. I love Marshall. We stayed up half the night talking last night.
Okay, are you ready to see this new Shelby Latchery?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, honey, our world is full of reflective surfaces. You're going to have to sooner or later.
I can't believe I'm getting so worked up over something as silly as a haircut.
You look precious.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready. Oh gosh. Oh, well, it's so weird.
Well, I did what you asked, didn't I, honey?
Well, yes, I mean, I didn't mean. You did a really beautiful job. I've just never had short hair before, that's all.
Oh, honey, this is what we Cosmo girls call a rite du passage.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm being so ridiculous.
Oh, honey, please don't cry. Because you know I will too. I have a very strict policy that no one cries alone in my presence.
Ladies, please, remind me never to take these two to see dark victories. They'd never survive.
Okay, enough. I love my hair.
Oh, my artistic nature is so relieved.
Well, it's real common, I guess, with a baby running around. You don't have time to spend hours fussing with your hair. You need something that you can just run your fingers through and go.
It's totally adorable. Your mama's gonna love it.
Well, Mama's gonna freak out. She just just thought I was getting a trim, but I was not up to having to pick a bait with her this morning. Now, Trudy, let's see the nails.
Now this is a treat. I don't think I even know what to charge for a full day of beauty.
Well, I want the whole works. I want to feel completely pampered. Oh, and Mama's going to want a manicure, too.
Well, I'm just going to paint my front door red and change my name to Elizabeth Arden.
Manicures, saucy new hairdos, what's going on here?
Well, you know us. We're always up to something. I want to get back to this Drew and Bell nonsense. Well, I sure hope they reconcile with Marshall. Speaking as a parent, they better get their act together. I do not believe in friction between parents and children.
Well, I think it'll blow over, but I must admit, he did go about it the wrong way.
Well, what did he do?
He marched in unexpected from Los Angeles while Drew and Belle were preparing for the annual Magnolias shrimp boil. Marshall, without so much as saying hello, says, Mom and Daddy, I have something to tell you. I have a brain tumor. I only have 3 months to live. Well, naturally, Drew and Belle became hysterical. Then Marshall says, hey folks, I'm just kidding. I'm only gay.
That was his way of breaking the news gently.
Drew became incredibly distraught, started throwing wet shrimp at him and screaming at him to get out of his sight. Marshall came over to my house smelling like a can of cat food.
Well, I wonder what Drew and Belle are feeling right now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they just considered themselves to be a model family for so long. First, Nancy Beth did, thrown from her Miss Merry Christmas title after that unfortunate motel thing.
What hotel thing? I don't live here anymore, remember?
Well, Nancy Beth got caught at a local motel with a high political official.
They were both high. They were smoking everything but their shoes.
Well, that was a very humiliating experience for the Marminian family. I mean, Nancy Beth was the first Miss Merry Christmas in history to be caught with her tits down around her knees.
Well, how do you feel about Marshall?
Well, I haven't really thought about it, but I want you to know he's always welcome in my house. I'm very proud of him. He built up that chain of sportswear stores all by himself without a penny of the family money. He says, I'm a self-made man. I pull myself up by my own jock straps.
He always could turn a phrase.
Amen.
Amen. Now, we got some more of these.
I was just the next to that.
Okay.
Was she praying?
Yes.
Why?
Maybe she was praying for Drew and Marshall and Belle. Maybe she was praying for us because we were gossiping. Maybe she was praying because the elastic is shot in her pantyhose. She didn't know. She prays at the drop of a hat these days.
How long has she been this way?
Oh, ever since Mardi Gras. She had the choice of going with her Sunday school class to a Bible weekend or going with me to New Orleans with 2 other sinners. She left on that Friday a lovely, well-adjusted young lady and came home Tuesday a Christian.
Well, what does her boyfriend have to say?
Oh, Sammy's, he's so confused. He doesn't know whether to scratch his watch or wind his butt. He's crazy about her. But, you know, he said he could probably deal with another man in her life. He's just having a problem with the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost.
Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty religious, but that stuff creeps me out a little.
Well, I'm kind of torn, considering I have 2 sons who are probably going to hell in a handcart, and I've got a semi-daughter that strives to be the kind of girl that Jesus would take home to mama. But I don't know. Sometimes those people just have a peace about things that I've never had. I just think maybe I'm jealous.
Oh, and Marshall is so thoughtful. He brought me this pen. Here, let me show it to you. It's silver and enamel.
It's a bug.
It's fine jewelry. Its little eyes are red rubies, my birthstone.
Does Marshall have, friends?
Oh, we talked about that a little. I'm such a nosy old thing. I asked him how he met people. Because in my day, you could tell by a man's demeanor and which side his bread was buttered on. But today, in this day and age, who knows? So I asked him, how can you tell? And he says, all gay men have track lighting, and all gay men are named Rick, Mark, or Steve. Track lighting,
What's so funny?
Well, Miss Clary was just telling us the true story of track lighting.
I love mine. It highlights my artwork.
Oh, since when did you get track lighting?
About 3 weeks ago, it's in the foyer and up the stairs. It was my grandson's idea.
Well, now, how is he? I haven't seen him in ages.
Steve is fine. I brought y'all some tomatoes. First of the season. Sherry, I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm here.
Take some. But take some tomatoes. I've got plenty.
Well, thank you, Miss Weezer. Jack, your love potatoes. He smears them all over the cafe curtains in the kitchen.
Well, your mama says that you've become quite a gourmet cook.
Well, I tried. When we first married, all Jackson wanted was meat and potatoes and vegetables, just the way his mama made them. Took to mush, but I've broken him of that. When even last week I got some pate down. He swore it was dog food, but Jack Jr. loved it.
Clary, how many tomatoes do you want? They don't have any calories, and they're full of things.
Weezer, you're almost chipper today. Why are you in such a good mood? Did you run over a small child or something?
Do you or do you not want some tomatoes?
Oh, don't give me all of them.
Well, somebody's got to take them. I hate them. I'm tired of trying to get a good diet. The sooner this body wears out, the better off I'll be. It's hard to get grease in my diet as it is.
Well, why do you grow them?
Because I'm an old Southern woman who's supposed to wear funny looking hats and ugly dresses and bury vegetables in the dirt. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
You should get some gloves. Your hands look like a couple of kilo steaks.
Well, health is the most important thing, Miss Weezer. Trust me on this one.
And I have everybody's picture. I went to my mailbox this morning and I noticed that someone had put me on the mailing list for Riverview Baptist Church. Lucky me, now I'm gonna get chain letters from Christ.
They're not chain letters. They're part of my prayer group's Reach Out and Touch project. We were each of us to write someone in the community that we felt might be in spiritual trouble and invite them to come worship. It looks like you made everyone's list.
I think it's in the worst possible taste to pray for perfect strangers.
Reach out to Weezer and pull back a bloody stump. Oh, I just realized, Shelby, you have saved me a phone call. Next Friday, Sis Orwell and I are traveling up to Monrovia, and we'd like to take you and Jackson out to dinner if we may.
Oh, I can't Friday night. I'm sorry. But what's the big occasion?
Well, this is going to sound kind of silly, but we're coming up to go to the little theater. We have tickets to a play.
Well, I didn't think you went to see anything that didn't have a goalpost either, Enid.
Well, up until now, I haven't. But Sis and I got to talking at Bridge one day, and we decided that we need to keep up. We want to expose ourselves to a little bit more culture, and that's a little hard to come by in this neck of the woods.
What exactly are you exposing yourself to?
Well, something, I don't know. The last thing we saw was pretty good. It was Shakespeare. At first, I was a little apprehensive, but you know what? When you get right down to it, he writes pretty straightforward stuff. I have to admit, though, when people hid behind curtains and hid their faces behind little masks to try to fool people, that got a little silly. Sis fell for it, but I didn't.
Sis O'Reilly is so dumb. She thinks Sherlock Holmes is a subdivision.
Anyway, we liked it so much, we're planning a theater trip to New York.
Oh, New York? Oh, Clary, I'm just free with envy. Promise me you'll go to Bloomingdale's and you'll come back and you'll tell me all about it. Women's Day says you can't walk in there without getting made up.
Well, we're just talking about it. I'm scared to death of getting on a plane.
Oh, piece of cake. You're safer flying in a plane than you are riding in a car. You just sit in the back. That's the best place to survive the crash.
Well, Miss Weiser, why don't you go to Monroe with Miss Clary?
I'm not exposing myself to anything.
You should broaden your horizons.
You broaden your horizons your way, I'll broaden my horizons my way. Besides, I'm busy next Friday. I'm going to Shreveport to get my colors done.
You what?
I'm going to get my colors done. I'm going to find out if I'm summer, spring, winter, or fall. It was a gift from Owen.
What are you talking about?
Everybody has a particular coloring. You determine what season you are, summer, winter, and so on. Then they decide what colors are best for you. And then they give you a sample of the colors in your palette. It makes shopping so much better, and it gives you fashion courage.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
It's all the rage.
A lot of my friends in Monroe have had it done.
And there's an article with the quiz in Family Circle. Right over there, I am the epitome of winter.
Shelby, why don't you have it done? You're so fashion conscious.
No, I'm scared to. I might find out that pink is not in my palette, and I'm not sure I can live with that.
I have heard it all. Well, I'm going to the theater. I'll support the arts in our area.
I'll write a check. I'll support the arts, I just don't want to see it.
It would hair-lift you, you know.
Let me get one thing straight. I don't do plays because I can nap at home for free. I don't watch movies because they're full of trash and naked people. And I don't read books because if they were any good, they made it to a miniseries.
I'm so surprised you and Daddy don't get along any better than you do. But how are things with Owen? You know, I try to check up on you, but I haven't really been able to lately.
They're all right. I like his company on occasion.
I can report that the Sherwood Florist delivery truck stops by her place at least twice a week.
He knows I like fresh flowers.
And I can report that there's a strange car in her garage at least once a week.
Okay, the secret's out. I'm having an affair with a Mercedes-Benz.
Wait, forgive me, but I have just been dying to ask. Are you and Owen, you know?
Wait. Oh, I have got to get a mental picture of this.
A dirty mind is a terrible thing to waste. No, not that it's anybody's business, but we're just friends. He wants more, but I'll handle that. I'm just old and set in my ways.
You are playing hard to get.
She should be playing beat the clock. She's just like her old dog. Both have trouble with their new tricks.
Oh, never talking trash in my shop, Clary.
I can't help it if men find me desirable.
Well, Shelby, when are you going to bring that baby of yours by?
I brought a picture of him. Let me show you.
Oh, has he gained any weight?
He's about 15 pounds now.
God, he's a tiny thing.
He was only 1.5 pounds when he was born, but he'll catch up. Just give him some time.
Bless his heart. Oh, boy, those were some anxious hours, weren't they? We didn't know who to worry about most, you or the baby.
Well, I certainly wouldn't recommend having a baby 3.5 months premature.
I get upset just thinking about it.
Well, let's don't. Yep, Jack Jr. is a little fighter, and he's gonna wear me out. Sometimes sometimes I wish I knew where he gets all that energy.
Well, you better let that husband of yours help out. They're supposed to this decade.
Well, he helps. You see, Mama doesn't think he does, but he does. When he thinks about it, sometimes. You know, most of the time he doesn't even do a damn thing. He's just off hunting every weekend.
Well, Jackson's certainly a good provider, though, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, he'll come around. And when he does, I want you to come running back up in here, and I want you to tell me exactly how you accomplished it, so that I can get to work on that sofa slug of mine.
Oh, this one's pretty.
Oh yes, Private Passion. It is my favorite. It's luscious without being sleazy. Oh, ladies, while I have your attention, I'm going to be a little bit short-handed next weekend. I'm going to be all by my lonesome. Annelle is taking a very well-deserved vacation.
Well, how nice. Well, aren't you going to tell us where you're going?
No.
Now, you know I can't make it through the weekend without that information.
You'll just make fun.
Now, you know how I love it when you go on and on about your spiritual experiences. I just can't get enough.
Well, she is taking a very lovely little trip to Camp Crossroads in the Ozarks.
I don't believe I've ever heard of Camp Crossroads.
Oh, it's this little Christian camp in the middle of Arkansas. They just have a chapel, cabin, and a dining hall all in the middle of the woods with a lake. I'm going to spend a week in meditation, prayer, and Bible study. It's just you, surrounded by nature and the beauty of the Lord.
Do they have water beds?
Weezer, leave her alone.
I just want to know more about Camp Cross-Eyed. I might want to go.
That's a lie. You've never done a religious thing in your life.
That's not true. When I was in school, my friends and I dressed up like nuns and went bar hopping.
Is your boyfriend going with you?
No, he said he'd rather eat dirt.
I got to check on my granddaughter to make sure she's still going to the Episcopal Church. That born-again process is just so tedious.
Miss Weezer, I have to tell you this, and I don't mean to hurt you when I do, but I worry about your faith sometimes.
My faith is fine. It's my half and it the worst.
Weezer, one of these days somebody's going to cut the feet out of your stockings.
Weezer, have you no shame?
It's all right, Trudy. I love Miss Weezer. I pray for her every day, sometimes twice.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Lynn.
Shelby.
Oh, no, please don't say anything. I mean, I like it. It'll be so much easier to deal with.
Oh, honey. Bless your heart.
But it'll dry so quick. All I have to do is just run my fingers through it.
But the last time you had hair this short was kindergarten.
Well, I know. I decided today that I'm going to get my hair all cut off every 25 years.
I love it. I do.
Well, it's not too perky, is it?
No. It looks great. Here, I brought you a goodie, but you can have it later.
Well, Lynn, it must be nice having your entire family home for the weekend.
Well, it is rare indeed, but it has been very nice.
Well, what's the occasion?
Oh, just to get together. Last week was our wedding anniversary.
Why didn't you say something to remind me? I would have baked you something. Drew loves my nut surprise cake.
Well, we've never really considered it a major occasion before.
Well, which one is it?
30th?
Well, 30th is a big one. What's the 30th?
Well, how do you mean?
Well, you know, first anniversary is paper, 20th is china, 25th is silver, the 30th must be...
Valium.
What would Drum say if he heard you say that?
Nothing. Drum has no idea what Valium is. He prides himself on never having too much tension, which is amazing considering the amount he's created over the years. You know, I've got to stop taking pot shots at Drum. He's a good man. A little crazy, but he is a good man.
He has been acting particularly well lately. He was civil at the Piggly Wiggly yesterday, caught me off guard. I smiled before I could help myself.
You know, the most bizarre thing has happened. Every now and then, we just seem to rediscover those little things that brought us together in the first place. I don't know if we became blind to them or we buried them.
Well, it used to be. The thought of our parents being romantic made me and my brother sick to our stomachs, but it was actually very sweet. It's been a really lovely week.
Every now and then, we just find those moments of magic. I don't know. I don't know if I'm lucky to have what I have, or just lucky to know what I have.
That's too deep for me. I have to go get my tires rotated.
Miss Weezer?
Lynn, maybe you should write a romance novel based off your new experiences. I could help you write the dirty part.
No one would believe them. Shelby, honey, you look a little pale.
Well, I'm fine, Mama. How are you?
Oh, ladies, if you're out and about this afternoon, drop by the Dixie Plaza Shopping Center. The station is sponsoring a summer fiesta with lots of prizes and a live band. They call themselves Single Bullet Theory or something like that.
Shelby, what did you do to your arm?
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Malin, have you seen this?
I have.
See, the doctors are just trying to strengthen my veins. I mean, they're in terrible condition.
Oh, it looks like you've been driving nails into your arm. What's going on here?
Shall we tell them, Mama?
I guess so. No point keeping it a secret any longer. Shelby, she's been driving nails into her arm.
Are you serious?
It's my dialysis.
What?
Well, dialysis is when you...
Well, I know what it is.
Honey, tell us what is going on. Well, it's not anything. Well, no big thing. Stop looking at me like that.
How long have you been on this dialysis?
Well, a couple of months.
Mary Lynn Eaton, I'm without words. Why haven't I been told?
There was no point. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to talk about things.
And what would have been the point? There's really nothing you could do.
We could have done something.
I can't believe you didn't say anything. This was very selfish. This was very selfish of you.
Well, now hold it. You're all talking like this is something.
This isn't something?
Well, having Jack Jr. put too much strain on my kidneys, and now they're kaput. I mean, the doctor said this would probably happen, and that's all.
That's all she says. That's all.
I'm responding beautifully to dialysis. I mean, do I look bad?
I mean, you look beautiful, but
Well, maybe you'll keep in on what's going to happen.
Will you be on this dialysis forever?
Well, I could, I suppose, but that's not real convenient when you're trying to keep up with a 15-month-old ball of fire, so I'll have a kidney transplant, and I'll be fine.
Is it that easy?
Well, sure. They do them all the time in Shreveport, 3 or 4 a week.
It's true. My Sunday school class was praying for one this other day.
But finding a kidney is the hard part, isn't it?
I saw something about it on the news. It's so dramatic. These medical teams travel all over the place collecting hearts and kidneys and who knows what all. And do you know what impressed me the most? They carry those organs in beer coolers. Stop. No, I would not lie in a moment as serious as this. They take out their 6-packs, throw in some dry ice and a heart and get on a plane.
Ain't right.
But you never know when one's going to pop up, do you?
No, but I'm registered on the nationwide transplant computer.
well, how long do you have to wait?
And some people at dialysis have been waiting for years.
Oh, that must be agony.
Well, I suppose so, but you see, I'm lucky. I don't really have to wait anymore. Well, Mama's going to give me one of her kidneys.
No, Lynn, oh my goodness,
Let me
Lynn.
check in tomorrow morning.
You're giving Shelby a kidney tomorrow and you haven't even mentioned it?
Truby, can you do my hair? I'm in a bit of a rush.
I
found out ourselves last week. We were tested and I'm the closest match.
What do you mean, match?
Well, there are 4 categories to an organ match, and I match the best.
Categories?
Swimsuit, evening gown, talent, and personality interview.
I'm gonna get you bald-headed, Smarty.
We're very upset here.
Oh, I passed upset a long time ago.
I'm sorry, but that's Tommy's joke, and I just think it's so funny.
Well, no wonder your whole family was in town.
I'm just so relieved it was me. I mean, the boys are so young, I wouldn't want them to have to go through this. And let's face it, who would want one of drums mean on the organs? But the best thing, after all the testing and stuff, I discovered I have the constitution of a person that is 10 years younger. So what about that?
But it's gotta be painful.
Well, not really for me. You see, my operation's pretty simple, but my mama's is awful. They basically have to saw her in half just to get the kidney out.
They have to saw you in half.
They do it all the time on Circus of the Stars.
This is no laughing matter.
Miss Claire, there have been more than enough tears. Trust me.
You know what? It is going to make my waist smaller because they have to take out my bottom ribs to get the kidney out. So I'm looking about that much shape.
You know, earlier when I said I would be better off when my body was wore out, I didn't mean it. Don't believe anything I say.
Miss Lisa, forget about it.
I'm a terrible person.
No, you're not, Weezer. You'd give your dog a kidney if he needed one.
Absolutely.
Well, you two just seem so calm and collected.
I'm happy. I mean, look at the opportunity I have. Most mothers only get the chance to give their child life once, but I get to do it twice. And Shelby, she needs her help to chase after that rambunctious kid of hers. I've got 2 kidneys, and I only need 1. I'm just so glad we can get it over with before it gets too hot.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Well, I'm gonna postpone my vacation a day so I can sit with your husband during the operation. I can run pick up holes and things.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, but don't change your plans.
We'll make sure Drum has enough food.
Oh, yes, and don't give your house a thought. We'll take care of everything.
I really appreciate that, and I know Drum will too.
Malin, you're brave. You're just so brave.
You know, Shelby, if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't have ever known you've been sick a day in your life.
Well, that's the biggest compliment anyone's ever paid me.
Poor Shelby.
Well, don't say that. I have my baby. Well, I'm very happy. If this is part of the price I have to pay, then I have to pay it. And I can deal with it. But now, if I'm not mistaken, somebody has a present to open.
Ooh, is that for me?
Well, only if you can wear a size 0.
I can take it in.
Come on with you.
Sure. It's just a little something. And I did get it on sale, truthfully.
Ladies, now do I look fabulous or what? God bless you, Shelby.
Oh, you're just going to be the sassiest girl in the hospital.
Well, what about me?
Oh, you ladies better come visit us.
Oh, I'll be by your side when you wake up. Yours too, Malin. I'll manage it somehow.
And I'll make sure Drum stays calm during the operation.
Well, we're in such good hands. Mama, I know you're going to be here for a little while, so I'm going to go back to the house and spend some time with Daddy.
That's a great idea. Drum's not taking it very well. He gets so emotional over the least little thing.
Shirley? Well, can I ask you something? I mean, I hope this doesn't gross you out or anything, but to have my hair, I mean, is that too repulsive?
People do it all the time.
I've had it for so long. Guess it represents an error or something.
Oh, honey, don't. Your nails. Listen, I'll put it in a box and I'll give it to you, Mom.
Well, I love you all. Miss Clary, would you do something for me?
Of course.
Well, the next time you see Drew and Belle, I mean, I know they're real upset about Marshall and all, but can you tell them that I said that's the most disturbing thing that's ever happened to them, well, then they should just get over it.
I'll tell them today.
Well, Trudy, why isn't our radio playing? That's so much better.
There's no new word on the lawsuit brought by the Reverend Q.T. Bennett against the Chickapin Parish Board of Education. The Reverend, who is the pastor of the Riverview Baptist Church, has filed suit charging that the use of the devil as a mascot for our high school team encourages satanic behavior in the youth of our community. When reached for comment about the Reverend's lawsuit, the Devils head coach Wally Bobo said, and I quote, "Tell him to go straight to hell." My personal congratulations to Juanetta Bench of 134 Debbie Jean Drive. She is the winner of the Halloween Sweepstakes, sponsored in part by KPPD and Marimella Mills. Miss Bench wins an all-expense paid weekend in Baton Rouge and a year's supply of plywood from McMillan Mills, the finest plywood money can buy. Now, if you're going out today, bundle up, because we're going to be doing good to get up to 39 degrees. Last night was the coldest Halloween in 1948, and to be quite frankly, I'm not used to this Arctic weather.
Well, Susan, I really can't today. I probably can Monday. It'll be fine. I'll see you then.
Trudy, you were right, 39 degrees.
It is just too cold for this time of year. I'm gonna write a letter.
I can't stand it. Cold weather makes me turn blue, and blue is not in my palate.
Anne Boleyn had 6 fingers.
Who's Anne Berlin?
Anne Boleyn. She's one of the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
I don't watch public television.
She had 6 fingers.
What happened to the other 4?
She had 11 total.
Are you trying to confuse me? What are you talking about?
This article says that Anne Boleyn had 6 fingers on one hand. So she had all her dresses made with sleeves that reached down to her fingertips so she wouldn't look weird.
Reader's Digest is a font of useful information.
Larry, I just really love my scarf. It really jazzes up my outfit.
The only difference between us and the animals is our ability to accessorize.
Oh, I just love my new French perfume. I just want to spray it one more time. I love when the smell fills the air.
Oh, honey, don't waste it. That stuff ain't cheap.
Save it. You already got to burn our clothes as it is.
Oh, and I love Miss Weezer's scarf, too. You're going to let me borrow that sometime.
You're welcome to it.
You don't like it, do you?
It's perfect for me. A busy print doesn't show dog hair.
Clary, it was just so thoughtful for you to think of us.
Oh, I had a ball shopping, and I don't care what anybody says. The French people were very friendly. Most of them had the courtesy to speak English.
My feet are like 2 blocks of ice.
This coffee tastes like it was made in a rubber tire. Oh.
Oh, and now we got to remember to get that new thing for the Mr. Coffee.
Has anybody seen her this morning?
I haven't. I went directly to the house when I got in, but only the boys were there.
Do you think she'll come back?
I doubt it. Her hair is probably the last thing on her mind.
Well, that may be true, but I thought, just in case she needed of us, we'd be here.
I'm glad you decided to stay open today.
How are the boys?
As well as can be expected.
My husband and I, we're going to go over this afternoon and take him some barbecue.
I've never seen so much food.
Well, you can never have enough at a time like this. My husband's back in the kitchen cooking right now. He's convinced his red beans and rice are going to make everyone feel better.
Well, maybe they will. They call it soul food for a reason. Now I'm going to have to get his recipe.
You'll have to
afraid he's gonna hit me in the stomach with his spatula. That kitchen is just so tiny.
When are you moving, Adele?
Next month.
Oh, you just had to bring it up. Right when I'm getting ready to become a semi-grandmother, she's just a moving away.
Trudy, it's not that bad. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. That apartment is so squunched. Sammy and I have to step outside just to change our minds. You're just toying with me, aren't you, Trudy?
Well, a little bit, but not a lot. I guess it's just going to be me and the old man.
Oh, Trudy, be thankful. You'd miss him if he were gone.
I know. Well, last night he got up off the couch, yes, and said, let's go out to eat. Well, when I recovered, I thought to myself, well, Deputy Dog must have been preempted. But he said we have a reason to celebrate. He may have gotten the new job to be the electrical contractor for the new college library. I know, and he hasn't worked in so long, but please don't say anything I'm supposed to keep a secret.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Clarice. How was Paris?
Perfectly beautiful. I ate too much, but I brought you something pretty.
You shouldn't have. Please don't turn off today's radio. I like the noise.
There's special programming today. I sent Jonathan down to post the music that Shelby would like. It's going to run until noon.
He told me. I think you'll be surprised with some of the things you hear.
That's okay. It's for Shelby.
Well, Lynn, what can we do?
Thank you. Trudy, do you think you can work your magic? I know I look like 10 miles of dirt road.
Just let me get my wand and my fairy dust. How are you doing, honey?
Fine. I'm worried about Drum. I don't really know how the boys are doing. They got in last night. Jackson, and he has his hands full chasing after Jack Jr. I will admit it's hard to be somber with a baby running around.
But Lynn, I'm beside myself. Wasn't Shelby fine when I left? Can you talk about it?
Sure. After the transplant failed, Shelby went back on dialysis. You knew that. Things have been going well the past few months. And then last Monday, everything went wrong. It was almost like dominoes. They thought they could correct things with a little surgery. As they were wheeling Shelby down the hall, she said, "Mama, I'm going to feel so good once this is over." They gave her the anesthetic and...
Well, maybe Shelby was right. Maybe she knew that she was going to be with her kid.
Yes, Anil, maybe so.
Well, we should be rejoicing.
Well, you go ahead. I wish I could feel that way. I guess I'm a little selfish. I'd rather have her here.
Well, Miss Malin, I don't mean to hurt you when I say that. It's just that when things like this happen, I pray very hard to make heads or tails of it. And in Shelby's case, I think she wanted to take care of that baby, of you, and of everyone she knew. And her body was just too tired and worn out to let her do. So she went on to a place where she can be a guardian angel. She will always be young. She will always be beautiful. And personally, I feel so much better knowing she's up there on my side. And I know that might sound real simple and stupid. Maybe I am, but that's how I get through things like this.
Thank you, Anil. I appreciate that. That is a good idea. Shelby, as you know, would not want us to get mired down and wallow in all this. She would say it's just one of life's little occurrences. We should get on with it the best we can. That's what my mind says. I just want someone to tell it to my heart.
Tommy said that you didn't leave her side.
Well, boys were very difficult verse. Almost died when Jonathan was born. Very difficult. Shelby, she was a breeze. I could have gone home the very afternoon I had her. That's what I was thinking about as I sat there, holding Shelby's hand when she was in the coma. I would move her arms and legs to keep the circulation going. I told the ICU nurse we were doing our Jane Fonda. I just kept pushing the way I always have where Shelby was concerned, just hoping she would get up and argue back with me. But finally, we realized there was no hope. I almost panicked. I didn't think I would get through the next few minutes while they turned off the machines. Drum couldn't take it. He left. Jackson couldn't take it. He left. Struck me as amusing. Men are supposed to be made of steel or something. But I just sat there, holding Shelby's hand, while the noises got softer and the beats got farther apart, until there was no noise, no tremor, just peace. I realized at that moment how lucky I am as a woman. I was there when this wonderful person drifted into my world, and I was there when she drifted out. It was the most precious moment of my life thus far.
Well, I don't know how your insides are doing, but your hair's holding up just beautiful. Did you have it done in Shreveport?
No, I did it myself.
Oh, I don't want to hear things like that, Missy. All it needed was a lick and a promise. I just had to smooth out the rough edges.
Doing my own hair was odd. I wasn't sure about the back.
Oh, you did a lovely job. You know, Annelle's getting ready to go out on maternity leave. I might need some extra help. You interested?
It was just with so much going on. I didn't know if there was time. Didn't know if I'd feel like coming here today. But this morning, I wanted to come here more than anything. Isn't that silly?
No, it's not.
Last night, I had to go into Shelby's closet to get something. And you know what I found? All of our Christmas presents, wrapped up with our own two hands. I better go.
Here, check that.
It's perfect, as always. You know, Shelby was right. It really does kind of look like a blonde football helmet.
Are you okay?
Yes. Yes. I'm fine. I'm great. I could jog all the way to Texas and back, but my daughter can't. She never could. I am just so mad. I want to know why. I want to know why Shelby's life is over. Will that baby ever understand
give their IT to take a whack at Weezer.
You are a pig from hell.
Okay then, all right, hit me. I deserve it.
What do we do without Clary's brand of humor?
Oh, Clary, you are evil and must be destroyed.
Oh, darling, Mother Nature is taking care of that far faster than you could. Things were getting entirely too serious there for a moment. I'm sorry, Malin. We are all entitled to our sorrow.
It was very funny, Clary.
I have to admit, I laughed. But that was not very Christian like Miss Clary.
Nell, honey, you're gonna have to lighten up.
My husband says the same thing.
Oh, I bet Lloyd got a kick out of that one.
Lloyd did seem to get a lot of enjoyment at my expense when he was alive.
Malin, you know Lloyd adored Shelby, and I'm sure he's up there now showing her around, fixing her parking tickets.
Lloyd was always crazy about Shelby was crazy about him.
And she worshipped the quicksand he walked on. And I'm sure when she got up there, he was so happy to see a familiar face. He was a Louisiana politician. We don't know many people who went to heaven. Weezer, you know I love you more than my luggage.
You're more colorful than Twisted TV.
Oh, thank you.
Well, now that you two are getting along, we have got to let this woman know. She cannot be a pillar in the community with makeup on down her neck.
You go on out there, Miss Mullen. You'll be just fine.
I should have gone on the way I did. I made everyone cry. I'm sorry.
Oh, honey, don't be silly. Laughing through tears is my favorite emotion.
Maybe it was about time I had an emotional outburst. Maybe I'll start having them at home more often. Drum will be so pleased. I'm glad I came here today. Shelby would have had such a good time here this morning.
I'm sure she did.
Malin, I want you to know that you and your family, especially Brum, are in my prayers. Yes, I pray. Get over it. I hope you're satisfied.
I have expected this all along.
But don't think you're going to get me to one of those church tent revivals where those Bible beaters are doing God only knows what. They might have me eat a live chicken.
Well, not on your first visit.
Very good, Annelle. Spoken like a true smart.
Malin, Owen said to tell you that you're in his thoughts too.
But I didn't think you and Owen were.
He's coming Monday to take me to Shelby's service. That girl will do anything to keep us together.
I better go.
Well, Malin, if you need anything, you give me a call, you hear?
And if her line's busy, you call me.
Oh, call me. I just got to call Wedding. Just got it. Call Wedding. Just got it.
I will.
Oh, Miss Malin, I don't know if this is the right time or place, but I wanted to tell you that Sammy and I decided that if this baby is a girl, well, we'd like to name it Shelby, seeing as she's the reason we met and all. If that's all right with you.
Oh, Shelby would love that. I'm tickled pink. Pink.
What will you name it if it's a boy?
Well, Shelby, I guess.
Oh, that's the way it should be. Life goes on.
Oh, Malin, I know it hurts, but it's going to get better. And if you feel like you need to take a whack at something, you just come on over here and you just hit on me. I promise I won't break.
I may take you up on that. You all don't know how truly wonderful you are.
Of course we do.
Mhm.